Hello, everyone. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th already. Um, well, here today, running a little slow, running a few minutes late to get this Zoom, coffee Zoom, actually tea at 2 Zoom. No, it is tea at 2. I am done coffee. Coffee or tea, I'm a fan of both. I have to have a sip. Um, got some new, that caramel flavor coffee. It's so good. Um, anyway, I missed y'all last month. I had to do a recorded Zoom instead of a live Zoom, and I was headed to knee surgery, so slowly getting back to normal routines again. I was just looking at my daily motivation on my little desk calendar. You won't always feel motivated, so you must learn to have discipline. Definitely. Once you get in the routine and have a discipline to do things and see things become accomplished step by step, little by little, you're making progress. That adds to the motivation, right? I think so. Um, so as I said, I've been kind of home recovery from knee surgery and working from home and not been in the office as much as normal. And so I came in today to to Zoom from the desk and talk to all of you about what's going on in May. And my staff, they put together some lovely calendars. They might look backwards to you on screen. May backwards spells yam, yam. Anyway, we have a calendar for the kids and a calendar for the adults. So pick up one or both of these. There's all sorts of things happening here that you want to know about. And I'll just remind you of some of the regular things that happen every month. Every second Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have a book sale. Our friends at the library open up the warehouse and have lots of great prices on good books. I'm not so sure what their feature sale is this month, but they do offer like a special book sale collection or special prices for certain books in their collection each month. We've been getting ready to kick off as an annual, started last year, so it's the second time for us this year, our annual Tau Day Drive, and that is to honor Douglas Adams, the author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And if you're not familiar with reading that story, it's a sci-fi story where Arthur Dent, the main character in the story, wakes up one day and sees that the aliens have come to plow a path through the universe that kind of tears up his front yard. I guess it's going through the earth and out into the atmosphere. And I don't know where they end up. I got, hadn't read I hadn't read the story in so long, but I remember some of the key ideas and the details about the story. But he's, thinking he just had a little too much to drink last night, and he's worried that he's hallucinating. But the alien that talks to him, who is not that odd looking, says, "Don't panic and carry your towel. Everybody needs to carry a towel, especially if you're hitchhiking through the galaxy." So that it's become a national effort to honor Douglas Adams. All the sci-fi fans, they're called Hoopy Fruits. They get together every year to remember him and celebrate Towel Day. And there's all kinds of ways that you can celebrate Towel Day. For instance, you might want to actually go hitchhiking with your towel. So I always tell folks, if you see someone thumbing with the towel on their arm, on Towel Day, which is May 25th, they may be a fan of this sci-fi book. That's a tradition. But another thing that folks like to do is to do certain charitable things to honor Douglas Adams' memory. We are having a towel drive. We're collecting towels of any sort, bath towels, washcloths, kitchen towels, any kind of towel that you want to pick up and donate new towels. will be collected throughout the month of May and going to support our local homeless shelter. So that's a great effort and a great thing that you can do to help out. Also, another community supply drive to benefit the Partnership for Children. It's one of our partners in programming, and children are big. Um, they're so big in everyone's lives, and we want to do things to support and share with them. Especially here in the library, we have lots of programs for our children. That's what I was thinking on the blue calendar. Lots of good things going on in the month of May for our kids. But during the month of May and the month of June, every kid has a parent, and parents need help. So we're doing a diaper, wipe, and formula baby supply drive. So if you want to help us supply the families with babies with things they might need, it's a great way to show you care. And we'll be donating all of the collections for baby needs to our partners, Partnership for Children. And of course, they know families that are in need, and they can help dispense them and just let people know that we appreciate them, and we're there to support the families, the young ones as well. Another event that we just started last month with the first one, and we're back again with a One blood donation drive. One Blood is branch of the Red Cross, and they have this big red bus that they park and here in the library lot, and they've been using the locations throughout the community, but they'll be here at our facility in our parking lot on Saturday the 27th. And so if you'd like to sign up and share your blood, that's a gift of life. The way it's called One Blood is because all blood that's donated through this branch of the Red Cross stays here in the county for those folks that need it. So we're the first suppliers to the blood drive here in the county with that partnership. So partnership is from 10 to 4, or One Blood, our partnership with them. The blood drive is from 10 to 4 on May 27th. And then the following Monday, which is May 29th, we are closed. It is Memorial Day, and the library has a holiday, so celebrate with your families and remember those who died to sacrifice their time and lives in service of our country. We also want to remind you, because May 4th is today, but before you blink, it's going to be June, right? Beginning in June, we're going to have something called Imagination Cafe. And we've had that before. Before I came here, they used to serve meals to children in the midday during summer months. So stop by Monday through Friday from 11 to 2, have a meal with our children's department, and pick up some books and participate in summer reading. So feed your mind, feed your body. We want you to thrive, and we want to keep those kids fed, especially being out of school. A lot of children that rely on the school lunches during the week, and when school is out, hunger does not go on vacation. Kids need to eat. So we're lucky to partner with the school nutritionist. We're looking for some restaurants to help supply meals in July and in August, but we've got June covered. So if you're listening today and you have a heart to help, we're accepting donations and looking for partners to get us through the summer months to feed our kids. Let's see, other things that might be sort of regular events that I'm looking at the calendar. It seems like I've only been out of the office for a few weeks, but it seems like forever. We have, as usual, the Chicks with Sticks. This is a group of ladies and men invited. You don't have to be a chick. You can be a guy. And the sticks aren't just the kind of sticks that you like beat on the drum or pick up on the ground. These are actual needle sticks, like knitting needles and crochet hooks. And it's a yarn group, and we meet and make crafty things. So one thing I thought of, it would be fun to make, since I'm excited. My daughter is having her third child this fall, So while in recovery, I've been getting out my crochet and yarn and working on some baby blankets for her. But I think making baby blankets is so relaxing and fun and not that much concentration. Once you get the pattern in your mind, you can just do it. And it's a great stress reliever to knit and crochet. Um, that would be a great idea to stock up on some baby blankets to help out with the baby supply drive, right? Now, if you've never crocheted or knitted before, fear not. I started to when I was young, so I've been doing it all my life. But it's easy once you get the feeling of how to hold the hook in your hand and the tension with the yarn, and it is very rewarding to see what you can make. You might want to try it if you'd like to learn. Don't worry about not knowing how. Just come on down and we'll help you learn. So we have all experience levels here, and we even have supplies. We have some hooks and yarn here in my office that I can pull out if you've never done it before and you don't know if you'll like it and you don't really want to invest in the yarn and the needles beforehand. You just want to try it out. Come on down and try it out. That is from every Monday from at 4 o'clock. So, we just had it this past Monday and we'll start back again with May 8th. 15th, 22nd, I said every Monday, but the 29th again, that's the Monday we're not here. We're closed that day. We have some author live stream events where you can come in and Zoom with authors on the big screen here in our community space. Looks like Under a Gilded Moon will be the next talk on Tuesday, May 23rd. And that starts at 6:30 here in the building. It's a historical fiction novel depicting family obligations in the Appalachian area here in the mountains during the Gilded Age. You can probably come in and reserve copies of the book to read beforehand, or just come and hear about the story. It's by Joy Jordan Lake. The author is Joy Jordan Lake, and Under a Gilded Moon. That will be an interesting talk. We also have, I'm going a little backwards, right? I said that was May 23rd. We have one on May 16th as well, and that is called Money Rock by Pam Kelly. Money Rock is a little bit about the drug problem in inner cities. I think it's a biographical story. So if you'd like to read the books, join us for conversations, listen together as we Zoom live with the authors on the big screen here in the library. Check that out on our adults calendar. It's also all this information is available on the website. Another thing while you're here with the Monday night Chicks with Sticks, if you're not in the crafty mood, come and join us for some good old music. We've got the Lonesome Ridge Band entertaining, and they're regular. They're very popular. They've got some great old favorites, country, and even some rock. I know they like to play some of those soft rock songs of the 70s that we all loved and grew up on, or maybe you didn't grow up on, but I did. So join us for some music and crafts and book conversation and all these extra things to do to help support the community with diapers and towels and a gift of life. I also want to say that summer reading signups do begin this end of May the 30th, right before June. Child Day drive ins following the signups, but come in and sign up to get your name on the list for the programs. I know some of them have limited seating and you don't want to miss out, so come by and pick up the summer reading calendar and see what dates things are happening, what the events will be, and sign up in advance for some of those things that you want to bring your kids for. I want to say my favorite thing, my program that I started here to help me tackle the ultimate to read list and to talk about odd, eclectic books with book readers and folks who love all sorts of topics, is the Reading Trap. Now, the Reading Trap is a book club that we started in the branch, Trap Hill. So the Reading Trap also traps us into reading some really cool things that maybe you hadn't read in a while or heard of in a while. They're not the newest bestsellers. The list of reads come from all ages and times of life. So let me show you Barabbas. This is the title of the book that we're reading this month. And every book has a film or some related visual film content to go along with it. So we'll actually be showing the film version of Barabbas this Saturday at Two River Cinema. It's a free screening on the big screen down at the theater. And every first Saturday at 1 o'clock, we have a film. But this month will be the film based on the book Barabbas by Par Labiskitz. Labiskitz, I guess how you say that name. He is a Swedish author. And if you're not familiar with Barabbas, it's kind of a dark cover. There's an eclipse going on. It's right, Barabbas, you see the cross, the crucifixion. It's right in time if you think about our recent month of celebrating Easter, the Easter story. And the parable of Barabbas is the Jewish tradition was every year in Passover to release a prisoner. And this year happened to be the year that Christ was crucified, and he was up to go to the cross, the Easter story from the Bible. And Barabbas was up to go to the cross as well as a murderer, a horrible criminal. But as the plan was that Christ was fit to die for us, Barabbas was the one that was released with that Passover tradition. So he, in this process of this story, there's a few references to this in the Bible, in the Gospels. You can read short references to Barabbas and him, being released. And Par Labiskitz, the author, takes the story further. He goes and takes a twist of historical fiction here to tell things from this prisoner's point of view and how his life was spared and then how his life was changed. It's an amazing story. There's a film. This film, based on the book, stars Anthony Quinn, who is the fellow who plays the part of Barabbas. It was released in, I believe, I forgot. I have a copy of the film here somewhere. Yay! For you. This film was released back in the 60s, early 70s, 75, I believe. Anyway, it's an older film, but it'd be really cool to see it on the big screen and find out the story that goes along with the book. So if you don't have a chance to read the book, you can borrow the book from the library, check one out and read it, or come to the theater and see the movie on the big screen with our Keeping It Real program. I'm just excited to find out more about that one. But I do want to give you a heads up on the selection for June, because if you're like a reader that wants to get in and digest the story and then have a conversation with others about it, you might need some time to prepare yourself. So what we're doing for the month of June is we're reading the book Arabian Sands. And this is a travel memoir that was written in about a trip in 1955, I believe. Wilfred Stasinger, he's a British military officer and an explorer, and he writes his memoir about crossing the Arabian Sands. Whoops, backwards again. There's a paperback version. You see, there's some actual photos in the book about his voyage by camel through the desert. And I thought how interesting this was, because this is a region that had not been touched by the drilling of oil at this point. It's probably the last opportunity to see this landscape before it was touched by man, and before that land was changed forever, and with the discovery of oil. So, and of course, thinking about how hot and treacherous and hard to walk through the sand and the heat and through the desert, and the things that he saw and did along the way. And believe it or not, even though it's so super hot during the day, it's bitterly cold at night. So you have the extremes of hot and cold, and trying to travel by camel and survive and take note of everything you see and do along the way. This is going to be a great book conversation for us. And I think this kind of falls along on the hinges, on the heels of Arab History Month. You know, we have History Month for different cultures. In February, we celebrated Black History Month. And I know that there's Native American History Month. We had that back in November. And I just didn't know that Arab History Month was the month of May. So reading this book now about Arabian sands kind of fits into the theme of that. We do have some other books. If you're not able to, this is limited as far as getting your hands on a copy. We have a few that are circulating, but we have some other books that are related to that topic as well. An Arabian Journey, and this is a more of a modern through the desert traveling story where he tried to retrace Wilford Dysinger's path along the desert. This is another, oh, this book looks so exciting because this is the last nomad. And inside, I can already tell you, I just can't wait to look through the pictures. This is full of photography about his journey across the desert sands. So we're getting into the desert. We're getting into the desert for our conversation in June. And as I mentioned, that's part of the book club in Trap Hill, the Reading Trap, and the compliments with our movie on the screen, our books on the big screen, Keeping It Real. So Keeping It Real every first Saturday at 1, the Reading Trap every second Thursday at 6, and we meet in the branch to have a conversation. So take a ride out to Trap Hill if you'd like to join us for that. We'd love to have you and like to hear your thoughts and see you there. And as far as that goes, make sure I didn't forget anything. We've got story walks going up in town. I think we'll be down on 10th Street with the downtown read around this go around. We've got STEM Saturday. This is May 13th, and we're going to have a Lego Palooza. Weird Wild World of Science, building things with Legos. I don't know if you can read this. You know, to me, it looks backwards. So pick up the calendars or check our website online and join us for these fun, exciting programs and activities, and come out and learn with us. That's what libraries love to promote, is lifelong learning. I think every day is a day to learn something new or to share something you know, and grow with your knowledge in any sort of form, with a film or hands-on or just through the pages of a book. You let your mind take you and get caught reading. That's the theme for the month of May. Let's get out and read. Let's enjoy what we have each day. And thank you for checking it out here at the library. Hope to see you around. I think that's all. I'll kind of make sure. That's all I really can say at this moment. Probably talk too much, but good to hear from you anytime. Come by and visit when you can, and we'll see you at the library. Have a great day.